Hello dear students. Let's see one more example of functions, and just as in the previous two videos we traced some programs and saw what will be the output, let us see one more example. So here one more example of function is given, and you can see that we have a function f1 which has two parameters, int x, int y, and the function is not void, it returns integer. So the last line of the function typically is return some value. Also you see that before the function or beyond any scope, outside any scope, there is a variable z declared. You very well know that this is a global variable and it can be used in any scope. It can be used throughout the program. Also, value of z is not given, but then you remember z will be by default 0 when the program starts. So let's have a look at this program. What will be the output of this program? As you all know, we will start tracing the program always from main. So let's see what main does. In main, we are having three variables, x, y, and z. So if you maintain main, main is having x, y, z with values 1, 2, 3. Remember, all the three variables x, y, z are local to the scope. So these are auto variables. But are we missing something? Yes, there is already a variable z. Please try to understand this is a global variable z. So before even main starts, check my word, before even main starts, this z, global z, is declared and it is stored in the memory. So it will be better if you show that there is one more variable z with value 0 and this is a global variable. So there are two occurrences of variable z. One is the global variable and another, as I am encircling, is a local variable of main. Let's look at the next line of main which I am underlining. This is printing x, y, z. So the output, the first output will be 1, 2, 3. I hope you understand that the main is interested in printing z and main has its own z. So recall, it will not print the global z. It won't print 0, but main says that I want to print z and I have z equal to 3. So the output will be x is 1, y is 2, and z is 3. Now have a look at the third line of main which I am underlining. This is clearly called to the function and you read this as z should become equal to the value returned by the function f1, and we are passing value of x and value of y. So value 1 will go in x and value 2 will go in y. So if you start this f1 function, f1 has its own variable x and y called as local parameters, and this x will receive 1 value of x and y will receive 2 value of y. Okay, and when the function begins, as I am underlining the statement, x plus plus y plus plus and z becomes x plus y. Now listen carefully. X plus plus here is x of f1. So x becomes 2. Y becomes 3. But these are the changes made in the local parameter x and y of f1. And check the third line which I am again underlining. Z should become equal to x plus y. Now f1 function says that I don't have my own variable z. But hello, there is a global variable z, isn't it? And f1 says that I can surely use it. So this global variable z, which I am striking out, will become equal to x plus y, which is 2 plus 3, and z will become 5. Now this global variable z will remain 5 till it next changes. Last line of the function is return z. So 5 is returned. And where is the value returned? Yes, you know it very well now. Phi is returned at the call. Here phi is returned. Look how I am scribbling screen. Phi is returned at the call, and this phi will be stored by z, the variable z which is written on the left hand side of the statement. But which z are we talking about? Now we are back in main, remember, and main has its own variable z. So we are not talking about global z now. So z of main, look at the table above, z of main becomes phi. I hope you are understanding. So let me clean a few things. F1 has finished, so variables, parameters of F1 have been destroyed. Okay, and we are back in main, and main says that the value returned by the function F1 was neatly stored in Z. Now in main we have x equal to 1, yes, x equal to 1, y equal to 2, but z equal to 5. Just check this line I am talking about. Z has stored the value returned by the function, this z, which I am encircling. So z was 3, now z becomes 5. Now the next line of main, when the function ends, we are back in main, isn't it? Is printing xyz, x is 1, y is 2, and z is 5. So the output will be 1, 2, 5. Now have a look at the next line, which is called to the function. We are saying x should become equal to value returned by the function f1, and we are passing value of, oh, this is wrong. This is printing mistake. I'm so sorry. Just imagine this is y, okay? This is y. Extremely sorry for this. Okay, we are passing value of y. So y is 2 and z, but z is 5 now. So clearly, when f1 starts, x will become 2, y will become 5. So here is f1, x is equal to 2. Look, x has copied the value of y, correct, of main. And y, the parameter y is equal to 5. Look, this parameter y has copied the value of z. Now when the function starts, x plus plus y plus plus are going to change local x and local y. We are in f1 function. So x will become 3, y will become 6. And then look at the statement I am encircling. Z should become x plus y. Now f1 says I don't have my own z and I don't have any authority to change z of main. The only authority F1 has is to use global Z. So it says, okay, I will change the global Z again. Z should become equal to x plus y, and x plus y is clearly 3 plus 6, which is 9. So now Z is 9. And then last line of the function is returning Z. So 9 gets returned, and 9 is returned at the call. Check where 9 is returned, and 9 is stored by x. But this x, which we are talking about, is x of main. So here in the table, x which was 1 will now become 9. And there are no changes made in y and z of main. Okay. So again, f1 has finished. So x and y in f1 have got destroyed. And the new value of z is 9. Just remember this. I am erasing a few things. Global z is 9, by the way. And we are back in main. So here is global z is 9. Now, this was y. This was a printing mistake. Now the next line is again printing x, y, z. We are back in main. Main says I will print my x, y, and z, but x has changed now. X has become 9, y is still 2, and z is 5, as you see the table on the top. Now have a look at the next call. This is x should become equal to, call to f1, pass the value of x. X is 9. Again pass the value of x. X is 9. Fine. So the two parameters here, x will take 9, y will take 9. So f1 starts, x is 9, y is 9. And then x plus plus in the function makes x as 10, y plus plus makes y as 10. And this line which I am encircling makes global z equal to x plus y, that is 10 plus 10. So z becomes 20, global z, and that z is returned. Obviously z will be returned at the call. So 20 is returned at the call and 20 is stored in the x. So x in the table of main will become 20. Okay. And obviously F1 is over. This F1 function is finished. Okay. And now main is interested in printing the values of x, y, and z, where x is 20, y is 2, and z is 5. So the last output is going to be 20 to 5. And then that's the end of the program. So in this program, we saw how global variable z was used inside F1 function. Because when F1 said, I want Z, F1 doesn't have its own Z, so it shared the global Z. But main did not bother to use global Z because main says, I have my own Z. So wherever Z was referred, this was local Z that was referred by main. So see you in the next video with some more example of function. Thank you very much.